So in this video, I want to share with you 5 of the best house helps we have ever had in this house and what we loved so much about them and also why they left. Welcome. With 4 kids and the eldest being 6, I can assure you we have had our fair share of house helps. And that's why I'm sort of like an expert, because I have hired and fired so many of them. I have also been dumped by quite a number of them. So let's just say I am an experienced house help connoisseur, if there is such a thing. And we have had some great ones and some not so great ones. So today, I want to share with you 5 of our best house helps, what we loved so much about them, and why they left. Let's start with our best house help number 1, and let's call her Anna. Okay, this was the first house help we ever got, and she came like when our firstborn was really young, because we didn't have one, of course, before we got our firstborn. And by the way, note to you, if you just got married, please don't get a house help until you actually need one. You will miss those days when you actually did not have one. Trust me, you will miss them. But anyway, so she came. And she was older. Let's see, I think she was 50 or 45 or something. Now, what we loved about her is she was very good with our son. She was so amazing. People would come home and they would just comment like, oh my gosh, this lady is so good with the baby. And you know, she was elderly, so she was very jovial. Oh, she literally taught me how to sing and dance with my kids, because mind you, she was like going to 50 and she would dance and she would sing to them, and she was so amazing. And then she never used to get tired of, you know, the way you can send someone who's a bit older and then they start treating you like, why are you sending me? After all, you're like my junior. She was never like that. She had such a servant's heart. And then she never, we don't say she never used to have mood swings, but even when she did, they were very short-lived, and she was just generally had a really nice attitude. She stayed with us for almost 2 years, and in those 2 years, it was really great. Our son really blossomed under her care. And this is one thing she told me after we had stayed with her for a while. She said that when she came to work for us, one of the first things that she liked about our place is that when she came, I actually served her food. And it is something that was so important to her, because the reason why she was leaving where she was working before is because that lady never used to feed her. As in, like, she used to go so hungry. There's a day she actually went to the shops and she fainted there because she was hungry. And then one thing that I think is really important to do is when you get a house help and she's coming to your place, please have something for her, like a snack. If it's lunchtime, have a plate of food for her or something. It really goes a long way, and it shows that even you as an employer can serve your employee, which is really important. But that's one of the things, and the thing that actually made her decide to stay with us. So it was really nice. We had a really nice time with her. Now, why did she leave? Now, remember I said she was older, so her kids were also older. Apparently, her kids did not like her being a help. I have no idea why. They kept telling her that she needs to go back to the countryside and just stay there. And it's not that they were willing to support her. And it's just a way, I don't know where that came from. And then she kept leaving work to go and see them. She kept leaving work to go. And there's a day she actually left me when I was pregnant with our twins, and I was in a really bad place, and she kept going, and I had like the worst nausea you have ever had. And then she kept abandoning us and just going, even sometimes for days. And she's like, oh, my son, oh, my daughter, oh, my what, oh, my what, oh, my grandchild. So basically, at some point we just had to let her go. But she really served us well. And at some point, there's a time we actually had a serious crisis here, and we had to call her back because she actually kept calling and finding out how we were doing. So there's a day we had like, it was just a lot of drama. And if you have watched my video on 7 reasons why you should fire your help, I talk about how some 2 helps were really just abusing our kids as in physically. They were just really mean and threatening to beat them and everything. So anyway, when we fired them, we called this Anna back, and she came and she stayed with us for a while, and then more drama with her kids, and then she left. But anyway, we had a really nice time with her, and we thank God for helping our paths to cross. Another house help who really blessed our life was a young girl. I think she must have been like 22 or 23. We will call her Hilda. She stayed with us for like 2 years. Now, what we loved about her, oh, she was from Western, and even Anna was from Western. What we loved about her, she had the cleanest heart you will ever see. She was so sweet. She was so jovial. She was so hardworking. When there's a day, I literally found her washing clothes in the backyard at 10 p.m. And I'm like, why are you washing clothes at 10 p.m.? She's like, no, I didn't manage to do it during the day and everything. And I really wanted to finish this work before I slept. Of course, I told her, no, you need to go and sleep. And she didn't even agree. But she had that kind of heart. And it's not like she was being forced to do it, but she really valued her work. And she used to sing to the kids. She used to dance with the kids. She was so great. She was so amazing. I miss her. She was so nice. Oh my gosh, she was awesome. Now, unfortunately, she was also an orphan. She didn't have parents. So at some point, she had to go and take care of her brother. And her brother, I think, got into an accident and there was no one to take care of him. So she had to stay with him and stay with him for longer. Eventually, in all that staying with him, she got pregnant. By the time she got back to Nairobi, I think it was like a year later. So we had already found someone else. And now she had a baby, so she couldn't live in. So reluctantly, very reluctantly, we had to let her go. But she was so sweet. She was so amazing. And we wish her all the best in all that she does. Please let me know in the comments below of any house help who has ever been amazing to you. You don't have to tell us their name, but tell us what you loved so much about them. Because I think it's nice also for there to be this narrative that not all house helps are bad. Not all house helps are out to get you. There are some who are really nice and they are just angels. And please don't forget to check out this playlist that I will link here about house helps, because I have done so many videos about house helps because I am so passionate about this topic, because it is very important for us to talk about it. It is something that affects us as moms so deeply, and yet we can't find information about it anywhere. We don't know where to turn. So on this channel, I am very devoted and dedicated to talk about house helps. Everything you ever need to know, it is right here. So please check out that playlist. Now, when Hilda left, she sent us her friend who she had met right here in Nairobi, who I think also needed a job. Apparently, let's call her Agnes. This Agnes was teaching in one of these, you know, these, we'll call them kindergartens that are in the estates, in the VIDEOGRAPHY, those ones. So she was teaching there as a private tutor. Unfortunately, she did not like the way she was paid, and then at some point they would be grossly underpaid, or their salary would not come. So she hears that Hilda has unfortunately lost her job and her employer is looking for someone, so Hilda sends her to me. Now, this girl was from Eldoret. Let me say that. She was from Eldoret, I think. So she came. Oh, she was so awesome because she was used to dealing with kids, and then she was very educated. She was really good with our kids. They could get along so well. And then, you know, us guys are homeschoolers, so our kids are home almost all the time. If you want to know more about our homeschooling journey, there's a video which I will link here. But she was really good, and she would teach our kids, and they would play and just sing with them also. You know, let me just say this. For a mom with young babies, the most crucial thing for us when it comes to house helps is someone who will gel with our kids like this. They will just gel. Someone who's not afraid to get down on their knees and play games with our kids. Someone who's not afraid afraid to learn with them and teach with them. Okay, I was going to say to run with them, but now learn came, so I decided to just learn. To run with them and also learn with them, but also someone who is jovial, doesn't have mood swings. It is really important for mothers with young kids. So when you find a house help who is really, really focused on your kids, you feel like you have found an extension of yourself. It is so amazing. And that's one thing we really loved about Agnes. Unfortunately, Agnes only lasted with us 4 months. And this is the reason why. She was actually hoping to go to college, and she got the money that she needed, and she decided she needs to go to school, and we wished her all the best, and we sent her off with all the best wishes that we could, and we do wish her all the best. If you are finding this video helpful, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up, and I really thank you for that. The 4th house help who really, really, really blessed our lives was also from Western. Let's call her Christine. Now, she came just after Anna had left. I think when our firstborn was going to 2 years old. Yes. And she came and she stayed with us. She stayed with us until the twins were born and until the twins were turning 1. So she was really awesome. What we loved about Christine is that she was, you know, this quietly competent people. She would play with the kids, but she wasn't as loud and as jovial as Agnes or Hilda. But she was calm, but the kids loved her, and she was so good with the newborns, with the twins. You know, twins when they're born, they're like this size, basically. Oh, she was so good, and she was so meticulous and so clean. She wanted to make sure that the baby's things are just impeccably clean. She was really nice. And now when our twins were born, we had to get 2 house helps, and so we added her 1 more person to help her, and she was really, really good. Even with the new help who came, and they worked really well together. She was really, really nice. Now, unfortunately, she had to leave because she got pregnant. So yeah, so we stayed with her until she was about 7 months pregnant, and we just parted really well. Thankfully, by the time she was leaving, our twins had outgrown most of their stuff. So we really were able to just bless her with a lot of baby things, which was so nice. It was such a nice send-off, really. And God bless her and her baby. And we really hope she's well wherever she is. The 5th house help who really, 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 really blessed our lives was from Central. Yes. Let me say, I usually have this thing of, no, I don't want to employ someone from Central Province because they do, they are, they say, they feel, you know, all those stereotypes that we have. And thankfully, Pauline proved me wrong. She proved me so wrong, because I personally, I don't know who I can say was our best. I think if I had to choose top 2 out of all these 5, she would be in that top 2. I don't know if she'd be the best, but let me tell you why. What we loved about her is that she had such a clean heart. Oh my gosh, she was an amazing human being. You know, just an amazing human being in every way you can think of. She was sweet, she was kind, she was really good with the kids, and her housework was okay. It wasn't fantastic like the one for Christine, but it was okay, and I could deal with that, because you guys know, if you're not new here, that I like to do my own housework, so that I was okay with that. But what I loved about her is that her clean heart. Oh my gosh. And then she was so godly. Every break she got, she used to read her Bible. That chick used to read her Bible like 10 times more than I do. And well, yeah, so maybe, I don't know, but she was so lovely. I loved the fact that we could talk about verses of the Bible. She could share with me what she's learning, I could share with her what I'm learning, and then she's from my motherland, so we could sing those cute songs. Man, I love cute worship songs. I will not even lie, no shame, I love them. And it was so nice because we could just praise the Lord together in the kitchen as we are cooking, as we're doing our batch cooking and everything. It was really, 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 really nice. Now, she stayed with us for about 10 months. Why she left, nobody knows. But we do wish her all the best. And she was amazing. She was so amazing. So these are 5 of the best house helps we have ever had. Out of a possible 100, I don't know how many we have had, honestly. I lost track. But it's been so amazing, and we do really thank God for the chance that we had to stay with them. And one rule we have is that people come into your life for a season and for a reason. So if you have a really great house help and they're saying they want to leave, release them with the cleanest heart, wish them all the best, do the best that you can for them, and don't take it badly, because I saw this amazing thing that someone said. She said that she believes that God has lined up for her all the house helps she will ever need until the day she does not need anymore. I mean, God created everyone, and God created amazing human beings. And just because you're losing one great one does not mean that that's the end. There are more that God has lined up for you until the day you will reach a point where you don't need one anymore. So be encouraged. There are great people out there who would love to come and be part of your family for a season. And when that season are over, look to God, because Psalm 121 verse 1 says, I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord. I hope you have found this to be enjoyable and uplifting. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.